So today what I want to talk about is the relationship between ESPN and the NFL. So traditionally when you think of sports and a TV network to watch the sports on, most people go to ESPN, whether that's for football, basketball, golf, tennis. ESPN just kind of dominates the sports industry in regards to actually streaming these events. Now, the NFL also, when you think of that and where to watch it, sure, you can watch it on ABC, you can watch it on Fox, you can watch it on other networks, but ESPN is traditionally the network that people go to for that information. Over the years, ESPN has helped the NFL kind of build their exposure on their network, but in the last 5 to 10 years, there has been a little bit of rocky area in the relationship between the two organizations. So the NFL has actually decided to give Fox the rights to cover the NFL draft this year, and traditionally that is something that ESPN would have the rights for and cover. In the past, ESPN has paid $1.9 billion to the NFL just to cover things like Monday Night Football, have exclusive access to this. They felt like the teams that were playing and the times and the packages overall just didn't necessarily have the value that it should for the $1.9 billion that they were paying. Such a large amount of money. But other than that, the relationship was decent. Then when the NFL decided to give the streaming rights to Fox, that caused another rocky area for the partnership. ESPN executives have said that they're trying to repair this relationship recently, and I think that just kind of goes to show that the marketing side is important, and it's all about the people and the place and the access. Now, again, when I said most people think of ESPN when they think of sports, especially football, that is where people go for their information. If they're not watching it live on ABC or Fox or ESPN on the TV, they're probably checking the ESPN app for updates. So NFL and ESPN go hand in hand. And like I said, executives are working on repairing that relationship and making sure that they're moving forward together, hand in hand, to work together to deliver content to fans and promote not just the NFL on its own, but the NFL and its partnership with ESPN. I think it's important to focus on those relationships, especially, like I said, when you think of the place and access. ESPN is the typical route that people go to for the NFL. So I'll be interested to kind of follow that and see if the relationships can be fully repaired, or is the NFL going to start to go in a different direction and look for maybe a new sponsor / partner that in 20 years from now, ESPN won't really be associated with the NFL as much. So it'll be interesting to follow and see where it goes.